on that.
You've been sleeping on a beanbag.
I've been sleeping on a beanbag since October.
YouTuber Ruby Franke faced child abuse claims when her son Chad said he had to sleep on a beanbag for 7 months. Ruby Franke was a momfluencer who had one of YouTube's biggest channels, 8 Passengers, which documented her and her husband, Kevin, and their 6 kids. In a since-deleted video from 2020, her son Chad told the channel subscribers that the punishment came after he pranked his younger brother Russell. "My bedroom was taken away for 7 months," he claimed. "I was sleeping on a beanbag since October." Ruby and her husband, Kevin, got advice from a therapist who said the brothers shouldn't share a room. The couple claimed they gave Chad, now 18, the option to sleep on a pull-out guest bed, an inflatable mattress, or somewhere else in the house. Chad allegedly chose the beanbag because it was the most comfortable. Viewers, however, believed that Chad had slept on the beanbag as punishment for the pranks and accused his parents of child abuse. The claims became more severe when Ruby refused to drive a packed lunch for her daughter Eve's school because the 6-year-old had forgotten it at home. She said in a since-deleted video, "Eve is responsible for making her lunches in the morning, so the natural outcome is she is going to be hungry, and hopefully nobody gives her food, and nobody steps in and gives her lunch." The audience, however, thought this was absolutely unnecessary and got worried about Eve. Ruby was not having that and tried to defend herself. She said, "It was just so malicious. They knew what they were doing was out of context. They were purely seeking to throw hate. That was their only objective," YouTuber Ruby told Insider. Things took a drastic change when Franke was arrested on August 30, 2023, on 2 counts of aggravated child abuse and could face up to 15 years in prison if convicted. This came after a severely underweight child with duct tape on their limbs escaped and sought help. Despite a petition and a check on all her kids, initially, no evidence was found. Ruby Franke was originally charged with 6 counts of child abuse in September, and 2 counts were dropped under a plea deal, CBS affiliate QTV reports. Franke stood shackled in gray and white jail clothing as she closed her eyes and took a deep breath before pleading guilty to each of her first 3 charges. On the 4th, she fought back some emotion before saying, "With my deepest regret and sorrow for my family and my children, guilty." Under Utah law, second-degree aggravated child abuse can be charged if that person knowingly or intentionally inflicts serious physical injury to a child or causes or permits another to inflict serious physical injury to their child. Each charge carries a sentence of 1 to 15 years in prison. Windward Law said in a statement Friday that the abuse occurred while Franke was influenced by a relationship counselor who led her to a distorted sense of morality. During Franke's incarceration, she has actively engaged in an introspection that has allowed her to reset her moral compass and understand the full weight of her actions. Ms. Franke is committed to taking responsibility for the part she played in the events leading up to her incarceration, the statement said. "I am wondering, what do you think about this case, and what is your opinion about her charges? Let me know in the comments. If you have any other case you would like me to cover, let me know in the comments. If you thought this video was interesting, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. This way, I can cover more true crime cases on the Crime Journal.